I'm going to be frozen like this. Hey everyone, welcome to comicspriceguide.com presents Tales from the Geek, Aaron the Mechanic, Googs.
I'm Gooks Calhoun, private investigator.
Ooh, I love it. And we got news and we got some comics. And if you're here in the
That would do.
US, happy holidays as well. Hopefully,
That's
if you're
right.
traveling,
It's
safe.
Turkey Week. I know tomorrow.
Gobble, gobble.
What do they say? Tomorrow's like the worst travel day because everybody's getting somewhere for.
Makes sense.
I hate to
That
be.
makes
I hate to be at an
complete
airport.
sense.
Oh God.
Do you have to travel?
No, I do not.
Me neither. I'm having people here.
Yay!
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice for sure. So if you are traveling, be safe out there. There's a lot of movement.
Yep.
But let's see. We've got a bunch of news, so I'll go ahead and jump in. Let's
Go for it.
start with some canceled news. How about that?
Oh.
This one we just talked about coming out. It was the Muppets Mayhem on Disney
That's
Plus.
right. I watched a few episodes. I dug it.
Did you? I didn't watch it yet. But yeah, it's only got one season and they're canceling it now.
I don't know what it is, but like ever since the Muppet Show, they can't. There hasn't been like a Muppet Show that has like lasted longer.
No, and we had so I liked the Baby Muppets, like that was fun.
Oh yeah, the Muppet Babies cartoon
that's
was
it.
great.
Muppet Babies. That was
Oh
great.
yeah, the one during the 80s, that's just classic.
That was so great.
But like it's like live action, like something like, with the actual Muppets and stuff. It's just like I remember the Muppet Show when I was a wee lad.
Epic. Yep.
For the
good.
next 5 minutes, we just do the Muppets theme song.
That's it. And then we just leave.
And that's the news tonight, folks. Goodbye.
Throw a rubber chicken and leave.
Yeah, I think the Gonzo always like the horn that never works.
Oh my gosh. I wish I'd shared this on my page, but it was like a reveal, somebody who was crocheting, and she was like, guess which Muppet character I'm making? And she made a Gonzo
I saw that.
Oh my god!
I was watching. Like, what is she doing? And then she just got. It's like she had like she skinned a giant Gonzo and just
I think
is
she
wearing.
Did. I'm a little bit concerned. Somebody check on Gonzo. Make sure he's okay.
Has somebody contacted Camilla? Just come on.
Yeah,
is Gonzo okay?
Check. Yes, that's what we're talking about. That we just talked about it coming out, Rick, and now it's already canceled. One season. So. Anyway, the other thing that was canceled that I saw was the Blue Blood. It's their final season.
Well, they've been around 14. For a while.
Season 14. So a little on the other side of the spectrum of first season 14.
That's the one with Tom Selleck, right?
I think so. CBS. It's on CBS as well. And of course they're gonna break that final season into 2 parts because that's how you have to do it nowadays. Gotta milk it.
Yeah. It's like how the last Harry Potter movie was 2 movies.
They started it. Yeah,
and because then like the last Hunger Games movie was 2 movies. They split that one up.
Not necessary. That book was small. It was not necessary. Whatever. It was great though. I didn't realize. This is a sidebar because this is like really going down the rabbit hole. But I didn't realize that a new book was written in. Oh crap! I looked it up. I thought it was. Anyway, within the past 5-10 years, something like that. Anyway, there was another Hunger Games, like a prequel made about.
Oh yeah, is that what the new movie's about?
That's what the movie's about, and I was like, oh man, they're creating this movie, but they're not basing it on a book. Weird. No, a book came out that after I read all the Hunger Games, I didn't realize.
So it is based on a book.
It is, and it came out like 5, 7, 10 years ago. Somebody can correct me. I can't remember. I Googled it because I was like, there's no way there's a book. I would have known. I did not know. So anyway, now I have a new book to read before that movie comes out.
There you go.
There's that. My goodness, it's pretty funny. They should have him drive off in a red Ferrari in a Hawaiian shirt. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, too bad Higgins isn't around. That'd be great.
It would be epic. So anyway, those are the 2 cancellations that I saw. Now let's go. I don't know if you saw that Dave Filoni is going to be the head of the Star Wars movie.
They basically were just like, here you go, Dave, take the keys. All yours. Yeah, he's going to be working in conjunction with Kathleen Kennedy, but I'm sure she's just going to be like, "Listen, you made the Mandalorian and Clone Wars. It's just you." So he's going to be the one in charge. The shepherd for the next generation of Star Wars. So
Yes.
here's hope. Come on.
It's a new hope.
Oh.
See what I did there? I love it.
I see what you did there. And let's hope that the Empire doesn't strike back. And we'll see a true return of the Jedi.
we could do this all day, folks. All day.
Hopefully there won't be some people out there trying to take it down like a Phantom Menace.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've got a few movies coming out you'll want to hear about. So we'll change topics. How about this? Because wait, let me make sure I don't have any other Star Wars news while we're at it. No, okay, that was it. I don't know if you saw, but Aquaman. So it's now coming out on December 22nd. You can get tickets. Meow.
Yeah, they just dropped a new trailer or the latest trailer, so you get to see a bit more of what's going on. I mean, it looks fun. I mean, like, I don't know if there's
the first one. It was hilarious. And
it was one of the first DC movies that used actual colors, and everything wasn't lit dark, which is odd.
Humor, and there was actual humor.
some bits of merriment, but yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. I mean, I don't know if there's because with James Gunn kind of rebooting a bunch of stuff, I don't know if there's going to be an Aquaman 3. There was talks for a while of just like Jason Momoa just being like, we're just gonna move you over and you're gonna be Lobo, which makes much more sense to me. I mean, the dude looks like Lobo, so naturally.
We'll just transform you without anybody noticing. Yeah. It will be fine.
Pay no attention. If the Human Torch could become Captain America, Aquaman could become Lobo.
I mean, it's true. You're not wrong.
It is. Fair. I mean, they're even talking about Max Mikkelsen. He was the villain in Doctor Strange. Apparently, he's a front runner for Doctor Doom. I'm just like, yeah, go ahead, do it, Hannibal. I mean,
it's fine. Nobody knows, right?
He wears a mask anyway. We're good.
I completely forgot that he was Human Torch, by the way, and then like, see, that's how they made that transition. Well, it wasn't such a big splash as as Jason Momoa as Aquaman. That's been a huge splash.
I mean, I remember hearing one of the rumors for like the Secret Wars movie was that we might get like Chris Evans showing up as Johnny Storm and Captain America. I mean, just people's just brains just like
It was it's pretty funny because even before all these Aquaman movies, I guess that's how you say it. Came out. Aquaman, still one man.
What's the plural of Aquaman?
Aquaman movies. There we go.
The Aquaman movies.
It's always like he's always been our favorite superhero here on Tales from the Geek. Maybe not yours specifically, Googs, but Tales from the Geek. That is our favorite superhero.
I'm a Spider-Man man myself.
Yeah, I'm a big Wonder Woman fan. Let's see, and the fact that most would like to forget all the movies may have helped Captain America. Oh yeah, that's fair. that's a fair call out. Well, so we do have a few 2024 movies coming out. So did you see the new trailer for Madam Web?
Yes, I did. And there's a lot of like, as the resident Spider-Man fanatic, I'm watching it, and they show like clips of like all the women in like the Spider-Man costumes. Like, oh, I think that's Arana. Oh, that's Spider-Woman from this series. Oh, I think that's Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman with the black and white costume. I think that's her. But yeah,
I need to watch this with you. I need to go back and rewatch it because I watched it a few days ago. I need you to come watch it with me so I can have you.
Oh yeah, it's like when my girlfriend, we were watching the Avengers a while ago. And she's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "That's Hawkeye. He shoots arrows." It's like I had to stop her because she'd be like going on like Wikipedia, like, "Who's this character?" And I'm like, "No, you don't understand."
You're like, I got you.
That's Loki. That's Thor's brother. Actually, it's an adopted brother. He's actually a frost giant. He's the son of Loki, the frost king.
So yeah, Rick was saying our colors and our logo are actually based on. See, I told you. Can't you tell? The Tales from the Geek logo.
It does have and there's
does.
scale and there's
It does have
scales.
scales too. It scales. So that one's coming out February 14th. Then Craven is August 30th, 2024, and then Venom 3 is November 8th. So.
Yep, Sony is just like, here's some Spider-Man stuff. Is Spider-Man going to be in it? Here's some Spider-Man related stuff. You're just like, could you just put Spider-Man in it? No, here you go.
Some things, Spider-Man adjacent things.
It's like, wait, Craven's is villain. I mean, I had heard that like originally in the last Spider-Man movie, Craven was supposed to be the bad guy, and it made sense because remember at the end of No Way Home or Far From Home. The second one, it was like Spidey was kind of made a criminal. So I'm just like, I remember thinking like, oh, I wonder if they'll get Craven to hunt him because everybody thinks he's a bad guy now. But then they did the whole thing where you had like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. And I was like, you know what? I'm fine. They put like every other villain in it. But apparently it was because like Sony was like, you can't use Craven. We're gonna make his own movie. And even weirder, speaking about heroes in one movie becoming heroes in another, what's his? I forget the actor's name, but the one who's playing Craven played Quicksilver. Was it Aaron Taylor?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
The actor who was Quicksilver in the Avengers movies is Craven the Hunter.
See, that's what happens sometimes. That's what happens. Oh, okay. Complete pivot. I brought this up. I should have brought this up back when we were talking about Star Wars because, as we were kind of joking about, the Zack Snyder Rebel Moon Part 1 premieres on Netflix on the 22nd of December. So
I mean, it looks cool, but I do know, it was basically like he had pitched a Star Wars movie, and they were like, nah, and he was just like, all right, I'll just make it myself.
Makes sense. He's like,
but it looks cool. I mean, I'll watch it.
It's on Netflix. I'm gonna probably peruse it at some point.
More sci-fi with laser swords. It's what I've always said.
Yeah, not even mad about it. I'll watch it. Okay, 2 more pieces of news. One, Beverly Hills Cops number 4 is coming out, or Cop number 4 is coming out. So Eddie Murphy will be back. I know, pretty crazy. I can't when the third one come out? Probably 10 years ago.
A lot. No.
20 years ago. 30 years ago.
Now it's like it's like, let me just see. Now I need to know. Keep talking.
Yeah, Google it because Googs Google it. That's why that's your name. Yeah, check that out. But I was surprised by that. Also, people coming back.
1994.
That was the last one that came out.
That was the last one.
That's when the third one came out?
20. No. Is that 30?
Almost 30. Yeah, because it'll be 2024 probably, right?
Yeah.
So 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And, I like to wait for 30 years between all of mine.
It's it's a
good amount of time. Get the people wanting more.
Yeah. Get the yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Man, I feel old.
I thought it was like 10, 20 years ago. Nope, 30. It's cool.
And I remember Beverly Hills Cop 3 because George Lucas has a cameo in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or watch it be like, I think that was just George Lucas. There's like a scene where he knocks this couple out of the way to get on some ride to fight the bad guy or something. And I was kind of like, that's George Lucas, isn't it? And sure enough, it was.
That might be the premise. Who knows?
Be great if George Lucas is the bad guy in Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Oh my gosh, that'd be too funny. Just
in his plaid shirt, just like, you ain't gonna get me, Axel Foley.
Never. So the last piece of news, speaking of people coming back, although this was way less of a turnaround than 30 years, but Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio are going to be coming back for a new Karate Kid movie.
I just saw that.
Did you see that? Yeah, but it's not going to be. At least it's not like just a continuation of Karate Kid, like where. What was that show? Oh my gosh, I knew I was going to forget the name of it.
Cobra Kai.
Thank you, Cobra Kai. Thank you that we just all watched. Whatever, I binge watched all of it.
Remember the last season? The next season's the last season of that, so I was like,
So now that's where they have to.
Because I guess they're bridging the gaps between the Karate Kid movies. Because you had the one, because it was Jackie Chan played like the Mr. Miyagi character to, I think it was Will Smith's son.
Yeah.
Was right. The Ralph Macchio character.
That's right. That's true. So we'll see. Well, I didn't like whenever I read about it. It really, at least the article I was reading, spent a lot of time focusing on the older stuff and not on like what the new one's going to be about. So I was like,
I'm still waiting for them to bring back Hilary Swank.
Yes,
from the next Karate Kid. What's she doing? Come on, she's got to make it. Like if you watch Cobra Kai, they bring back everyone. Like you're just like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. They brought back everyone.
Everybody and their mother, pretty much. So that's all the news that we have. Oh, but don't forget to like, comment, and share. We want your friends to be our friends to be your friends. And we got some comics for you next. But unless you have any other pieces of news, those are like we had a bunch of news. That's the main stuff.
I'm trying to think. Hello, Voodoo Lily.
There was one more.
Then go ahead.
There was one more. I just had to, of course. Oh, hey, Voodoo. Hello. Good to see ya.
Hello.
If you're out there and you like horror, all things horror, definitely go check out Voodoo Lily. She does an awesome stream on Saturdays. It's a few hours long where she's talking about all the new trailers that are coming out, games, comics, all that for horror genre. But okay, the last piece of news that I almost forgot is the Superman Legacy casting.
Oh, yeah.
There's two of them. So Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. Skylar Grissando as Jimmy Olsen. And then there was a rumor of Michael Rooker as Sam Lane.
I also saw, I don't know the actress's name. You'd have to look it up. But they've cast Miss Tessmacher.
Oh, I didn't see that.
There's a new Miss Tessmacher. Yeah. I don't know. It's an unknown. I think she's a model actress. I'm just like, I have no idea. And it's like, I'm just like, wow, Miss Tessmacher. I'm like, was she from the comics? Where's our old comics expert Rick? Was Miss Tessmacher ever actually in Superman, or was that just for the movies? I just remember Gene Hackman, Miss Tessmacher, constantly yelling at her. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, Lex. Oh no.
Rick will have to let us know. There'll be a lag, so it'll be a second. But I'm curious now. Curious.
Another a cool thing I read just before the show is apparently during the filming of Mrs. Doubtfire, the classic Robin Williams movie, there's so many takes of Robin Williams just being Robin Williams. There's it said 900 feet of film of stuff nobody ever saw, and they're looking to make a documentary about it so that people can see all that stuff.
But they should do it not just for Mrs. Doubtfire, but for because he did that in a lot of films. So they said half of the genie stuff was
I've seen the footage. Yeah. I think if you go on Disney Plus or whatever, they have some footage of just they're just Robin Williams just going and just people just let him cook.
Yeah, he just went. Oh my gosh, it's pretty funny. He said, no, I don't believe she was in any comic before the Soups movies.
Interesting.
Very
all right. Well, speaking of comic books.
Oh, hey, look at this.
I've got some comic books this week. There we go. Let's see. What am I going to attempt to read tonight? All right. We got a new Batman book from the distinguished competition, DC Comics, called Batman Offworld.
Oh, sweet.
This takes place apparently early in Batman's career. So it's a younger Batman, and during a night of fighting crime in Gotham, he basically gets whisked away to outer space. So we get to see the premise sounds very cool because it's like Batman completely out of his elements, all alone, and usually he goes to space. He's got a Green Lantern or a Superman with him. So I say check this out. This is pretty good. And also from the distinguished competition,
in space,
we got in space. It's like how all horror movies during the '90s got to a certain point, and they're just like, send them to space.
Yes, just put them in space. It's fine.
Jason X in space. There's literally Leprechaun in space. It's just send them to space. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Also from DC Comics comes the second issue of I got to make sure I get this right. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Now if you read the first one, you know it's set up like Superman versus Godzilla. Well, here we go. Here's the fight. So you're gonna want to pick up issue 2 to watch Superman fight Godzilla.
Because why not?
As well as there's some other like creatures. I believe they're called like Titans in the Godzilla world. But there's one that attacks Gotham, and let's just say Batman's not happy about that. All right, let's see. We got the latest issue of Incredible Hulk, issue 6. I am loving the direction this book is taking. It's more horror genre, and the artwork is just sick. And apparently, I haven't read it, but I flipped through it. It looks like there's a World War II themed Ghost Rider, where I'm like, okay, I'm all for that. And then flipping through, I'm not going to spoil it. There is a 2-page like Banner turning into Hulk transformation scene that is epic. I'm just like, wow, okay. Usually it's just like they show him and like, I'm small, and then green. This is like, wow, okay. It's rather violent. Then let's see, we got latest issue of Amazing Spider-Man. I'm all me, big Spider-Man fan.
Of course, you gotta like that one.
But we got a new character called Repo that is connected somehow to Spidey or Peter Parker's past, but they're building up towards this big multi-title crossover event called Gang War, where I believe it's because without Wilson Fisk being like too into, I think he's still mayor. Something's going on, but all the gangs are just vying for control of New York City because everything happens in New York City in the Marvel universe.
Of course, because why not?
Okay,
a lot of people, things to destroy.
Okay, then lastly, I just the title alone, but this book is great. It's called Holy Roller. All right, and it's written by Andy Samberg of SNL and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and it's about a bowler who goes home to visit his family and finds out the town's been overrun by, I think, neo-Nazis. So, of course, he's got a rather fabulous collection of bowling balls, which he then uses to fight crime. So I'm just like, okay, yep. I read the title and saw the cover. I'm just like, is this a bowling superhero? Okay, yeah, I'm in. Put it on my pull list. Give me that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how crazy that one gets. Because I mean, also I love me some Andy Samberg.
Did you ever watch? Is it Mystery Men? That's not the right one, is it? Where he bowls, or he or she bowls. Dang, I can't remember. Never mind. I'll take it. I'll find it.
Talk about Kingpin?
No. It's a more of a knockoff for superheroes, not like.
Oh no! Wait, Mystery Men. Janine Garofalo plays the bowler.
Right? Was that right? Yeah.
Janine Garofalo plays the bowler. Right? Yeah, and she's got the bowling ball that's got her father's skull in it.
That's what it was. Man, I haven't seen that movie since like
a
long time. So I was like, that can't be right.
Watch it again. It holds up. It's weird. Like I remember first seeing it in theaters and being like, this movie's weird. But you're just like, you watch it again, you're just like, this movie's weird, but in all the good ways.
Yeah, like where he has to take off all his clothes. He can't be invisible unless you look away, basically.
He can't be invisible if somebody's watching.
Yeah.
And then he had William H. Macy as the shoveler.
Yeah.
That movie is just a trip. I look for it. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere.
Like, read my mind. Be my brain right now, please. I swear.
If it's obscure movies that yeah, that's right. Mystery Men was a comic book first. It was by the guy who did.
Felt like I was like, that can't be the name of the movie, because I was like, that was a comic, right? And then yep.
It was independent. It was like an offshoot of there's this comic called The Flaming Carrot. So I know they showed up there first, but yeah, it was based on a comic book. Technically, it is a '90s comic book movie. You can tell because they're all wearing just like black leather jackets and stuff. That's where he had Paul Rubens as the Spleen, whose sole power is his deadly farts.
That's right.
Yep. Jeffrey Rush was the bad guy. Man, that movie is so good. I gotta watch that now.
It's so
good. I gotta watch it again.
So
I gotta see if it's streaming.
See, there we go. I have it on DVD somewhere, but do I have a DVD player?
I think Barry Sonnenfeld directed it too, or at least produced it. So
I wonder if I don't know if my PlayStation will even play this kind of a DVD. It's so old.
It's a DVD. It'll play it. Welcome to the Mystery Man Appreciation live cast. Next week it'll be an hour and a half episode where
watching and
me and Aaron are just gonna watch it. Like we'll do like Mystery Science Theater. We'll have our head shrunk down in the corner and we'll just be like pointing and
and we'll pause it. We'll talk over it. It'll be great. Don't worry.
That's right. Flaming Carrot created by Bob Burden.
Oh my goodness. Well, everybody if you're traveling, safe travels or enjoy some time off. Hopefully work. Happy gobble gobble time over here.
Eat your turkey, eat your stuffing, eat your cranberry sauce. You got your mashed potatoes. If you're Italian like me, you're going to have a lasagna course.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny that you say that because we've done a few Friendsgivings. So we did that last weekend and we've had like in previous years as well. And somebody always brings lasagna. And I'm like,
there was a couple Italians on the Mayflower.
Like that.
They're like, hey, it's nice. Look at this. A Plymouth Rock. Hey, we can cook, eat.
Hey, I love lasagna. It's one of my favorites. So I'm never complaining if there's lasagna. But
nope.
I just was like, interesting.
Yeah, what kind of mad person would be like, oh, did you bring lasagna? Put that outside.
Yeah, no, it's like, can I please have seconds?
It's my number one.
Your favorite
leftover food too. It's good
100%.
cold.
It's good
lukewarm. Yeah, because it sets and you can
it's all gotten together.
You cut them so you can hold it like it's like a little pasta brownie. It's delicious.
The worst part though, or the best part, I guess technically, is anytime I make it or my mom has left some for me, it's like she's like, yes, that you can eat on that all week, and I'm like, so in 2 days, because breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 days.
You're like, thanks. And then you just turn into the Garfield. Just
I really am. I really connect with Garfield.
So you still have some lasagna left over? No, yeah.
Lasagna.
I ate it all last night at midnight. I ate it on the way home.
I had 6 meals between now and then. Aaron, it's been 2 days. But,
Yeah, leftover lasagna don't last long in my family.
Not at all. Oh, my goodness. Well, we will see you guys live next week at 6:25 Central Time. Be safe and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We will see you later.